So, man, I just got back from my Princess cruise, and I'm gonna work on a video to edit and show you guys some footage of what I noticed. I didn't get a lot of cruise videos. Tons of those out there. It's just more like what's it called, scenery and things like that. Some of the sights you see when you go to Alaska on some of these excursions. Um, but uh, yeah, it was basically an adventure. I went with a few friends and things like that. Some people from church, and the ending of it was the beginning of it was rough, but the ending of it was extremely rough. I don't know. Let's just say it like this. Um, I don't usually eat in buffets. Uh, uh, Generally, as like a general soft rule. I know I say soft rule a lot, I guess. Um, but this time we were in Ketchikan and we didn't have an excursion planned, and we got back on the ship and it was like, I don't know, 10:30 in the morning, 10:30 something like that, and the burger bar, whatever they call it, wasn't open yet, and we wanted a burger. So we went to the buffet to get some like fruit and stuff like that, and I, knowing, thinking to myself, it was like, hundreds of people have touched these tongs. There was not really a hand wash policy and things like that. But we went in and I got like some fruit and, some, I don't know what else I got. I got something, but I touched a few things in there. Um, Later that day, man, and I don't know if it was norovirus or whatnot. Whatever it was that I got was brutal, to say the least. And I was in the bathroom. If it had a place to go, it went, and so I was isolated for 24 hours. I basically they sent up some medication to the room. My wife decided to isolate with me just in case, and she did not get sick, thank goodness. And but I basically took the medicine and whatever it was, I think it's Zarcam or something like that. And it made me less nauseous, but extremely sleepy. And I went to sleep and I woke up and I was fine. So I don't think that qualifies as norovirus. But the next day I was still isolated and it was in Canada, so I didn't get a chance to get off at the port. I wasn't going to get off anyways. Um, but we had some friends and they brought food up to, because we I didn't want to eat any kind of room service or anything like that, what the ship was offering. So they brought up food and left it at the door and stuff like that, and they left. And um, but later on our travel back home, and that was yet another part of the adventure. They were telling us that they got very, very strict on the hand washing. So I don't know if it was just me or someone else, but somebody got sick.